Hey, Denise. I have been thinking about Mary's wedding a lot. Can you stay home? I don't want to have to take you to the wedding.
What did you just say?
I just think you have no reason to be there. Plus, we only have so many seats open for her wedding. While you were at home that day, can you pick up around the house? I'm sure Mary would appreciate that.
Hold on. What in the world are you saying? I would like to see my stepdaughter get married. I've raised her for 20 years while her biological mother was out doing God knows what. Why should I have to give up my seat for her? You and I are married too. We are her parents.
It's not just that. I didn't want to have to say this, but Catherine wants to attend too. I sent out the wedding invites and got a reply from her. She said that since she was the one who gave birth to Mary, that she should be the one to rightfully see her walking down the aisle in her wedding dress. It would be really strange to have you and her there at the same time. Just please listen to me and stay home.
What's strange is me not attending the wedding. Of course she would do everything in her power to make sure I don't attend her wedding. That's the type of woman she is. She abandoned you and Mary. I was the one who raised her. Please tell me that this is just some sort of sick joke. Why have your ex-wife at your daughter's wedding when she was the one who abandoned you both?
Please, calm down. You are taking this too far. She's not that bad of a woman. You're exaggerating a bit. She was the one who gave birth to Mary and went through all of that pain. I remember being there in the room with her. I still have respect for her, and so should you.
You respect her?
I understand that you raised Mary, but don't get ahead of yourself. If Catherine never gave birth in the first place, Mary wouldn't even be here right now about to get married. It is also thanks to Catherine that you have had the privilege of raising her. So stop talking about Catherine as if she is some horrible woman. You also shouldn't be using the fact that you raised her for 20 years as an excuse to be rude.
Just what is with you all of a sudden? Why are you taking her side? This is supposed to be the part when you join in with me and get angry at her. She left you alone to raise your daughter, but then you found me. I just don't understand you right now.
Why would I join in with you to say hurtful things about someone we should be grateful to? All she wants to do is see the daughter she gave birth to get married. If you are an adult, you would stop this nonsense. Any other adult would agree with me. Plus, Mary said it has always been her dream to have her mother at her wedding. She said that with tears in her eyes.
What?
I know that Catherine betrayed Mary and me. I feel so sorry for Mary, too. I understand how this may look to you, but I'm going through this with an objective point of view. When I met with Catherine to tell her the news, she had tears in her eyes. I can tell her feelings were genuine. That's when I decided to do some self-reflection.
Wait, hold on a second. Did you meet up with her in person without telling me? I thought you just sent out an email. Why would you do that?
Yes, I took her out to dinner to tell her the news. After that, we went to a bar to have a few drinks.
What did you just say? Are you being serious right now? You know who you're speaking to right now, right?
I was also surprised to see Catherine and how beautiful she was. I forgot about so many things. We also caught up with each other and chatted a lot. It was a good night. I forgot how good our chemistry was, and she was just so beautiful. It made me realize that this whole time, I didn't really forget about her. I'm honestly glad that I was able to meet up with her. It was like nothing ever changed.
Okay, just stop. Let me get this straight. Don't tell me that you rekindled your feelings for each other. It has been such a long time and she has never cared to reach out to you. I am your wife of 20 years. Why are you saying these things to me?
Sorry, but you're right. My heart has made its choice. I would like to leave you and go back to Catherine. I miss the days when she and I would laugh and talk. I want to start over with her.
What?
I just think things would be better if I were to start over with Catherine. To be honest, I don't think I really ever stopped loving her. It would be best if I just left you. Plus, you have done nothing but annoy me throughout our whole marriage. You would constantly nag me and tell me what to do. I think me leaving you is better than me secretly having an affair, don't you? Mary's getting married and moving out of the house, so Catherine and I will have the place to ourselves. I think it's great timing. And Catherine and I can get married and start our second life together.
You have got to be kidding me. Knock this off right now. I know you were planning on trying to get me to stay home from the wedding by telling me there weren't enough seats just so that you can secretly spend time with her alone. What if I never said anything? Now you want a divorce? You want to marry someone once again who abandoned you and your newborn daughter for over 20 years? Are you stupid?
Sorry, Denise, but I'm just telling you how I truly feel now. We both think it would be great to remarry once our daughter is done with her wedding and honeymoon. Mary already expressed her excitement to get a second chance with her biological mother. I already got permission from Mary to do this.
No, you're lying. Mary really said that?
I think it's also great that Catherine and I are getting back together right now. We will both be able to attend our daughter's wedding. We are her real parents, and I need you to understand that. You are a heartless person if you don't congratulate us on this. This is big and happy news for Mary, too.
What the hell did you say? Really? I'm the one who's heartless right now.
You and I are history now. Don't you dare show up to Mary's wedding and cause a scene. Strangers aren't welcome.
Fine. I understand.
I also need you to sign the divorce papers as soon as possible. Also, don't try anything stupid and make a fool of yourself.
You don't need to say anything more. I've heard enough and I'm already filing for divorce, so no need to worry about me. I just don't understand how this is happening when we lived as a family for this long. 20 years with you and Mary down the drain as if none of it had ever mattered to you. Part of me feels like this can't really be happening. But whatever. If it's the divorce you want, then it's the divorce you will get. There's no going back.
Thanks for being so understanding. It really saves me the mental energy of dealing with you in person. That's it for today. I'll sign the papers once you're done with them. Bye.
Hi, Mary. I'm sorry to say that your father and I just got divorced. Also, upon respecting your wishes and your father's request, I will also not be attending your wedding. I don't want to cause you any trouble with your biological mother. I hope that when your father remarries, that you all can live together as a happy family again. It was an honor raising such a beautiful and intelligent woman such as yourself. I will mail your wedding gift over to you soon. Congratulations. Goodbye and take care. I love you. Wait, what? What are you saying all of a sudden? What do you mean you and Dad are getting a divorce? Did you guys get into a bad fight or something? What's going on? I'm getting worried. Huh? I thought you already heard about what was going on. Your father and your biological mother decided to get remarried. He made it clear that he and I should no longer be together. We settled on a divorce a couple of hours ago. Huh? What the heck? I never heard anything about this. What? But your father said that he already talked to you about this. He said that you supported his decision. He told me that you gave him permission to get remarried to Catherine. My permission? I never said such a thing. I would never support his decision to do that. Oh, don't tell me he was referring to that conversation we had the other day. No, I didn't mean it like that. He has got it all wrong. What do you mean? Well, yesterday, Dad suddenly called me to talk. He told me that he had some plans for himself after I got married and move out of the house. He said something about selling our house once I move out and moving into a nice little luxury condo with Mom. He sounded really excited about it, too. I thought he was referring to you when he said Mom. I never thought he meant anyone else other than you. So I said that it sounded like a nice idea. That's how you answered? Well, yeah. I thought you two were getting a nice new place together. I was all for that plan. You are my mom. I never thought he meant my biological mother. I see. So that's what really happened. You actually don't really know about what your father is doing then. I wonder if he kept it vague on purpose. Catherine is attending your wedding with your father. I'm not going because he told me not to. Do you know about any of that? What the hell? So you're really not going? My biological mother is going instead? Why would I want that woman to come instead of you? She was never in my life. He told me that she cried genuine tears of joy when talking about your wedding and how much she wants to see you walk down the aisle. So what? She has never cared for me for the past 20 years. That selfish woman cheated on Dad and left us both when I was a newborn baby. I didn't think my own dad would want to remarry a woman like that. I just can't believe it. Well, apparently, after all of this time, he still secretly had feelings for her. He said that when he met up with her again, that she was so beautiful and just couldn't help himself. I think I know why he fell in love with her again so quickly. It's probably because she was his first love. What kind of stupid idiot is he? Seriously? He is a middle-aged man falling for his first love? Does he think he is in some sort of soap opera? I want you to be at my wedding. You are my true mom. You mean the world to me. You raised me for the past 20 years. I love you. Thank you, Mary. Those words alone make me happy from the bottom of my heart. I'll take care of this wedding situation, so don't worry about it. I'll make sure you get to attend no matter what. It's my wedding, after all. You deserve to be there more than anyone else.
Denise, let's get out of here right now. I'm about to fix everything for us. I got the marriage certificate at the city hall. All it needs is your signature and then we will be married again. I need you to sign it as soon as possible.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? You are here with Catherine, aren't you? You remarried her, so what the hell are you talking about?
I never remarried her. She ran away from me again. How could she do this to me after everything we've talked about?
What? She ran away?
She cheated on me again and took off the moment I told her about getting remarried. I'm never doing something so stupid ever again. What was I even thinking, falling for her like that? I was just one of the many men she was going after. Once she saw that I was serious, she disappeared.
Is that so? Interesting.
Not only that, but I think it's also because I didn't get promoted to president of my company yet. Since the president was retiring, I was one of the runner-ups to be chosen. I think it was bad timing because I told her that I didn't get the position and that I wanted to remarry right away. I'm so stupid. She told me she didn't want to get married to a man like me.
Wow. It's refreshing to see you get humbled.
I divorced you all for her sake. I'm so disappointed in myself for being fooled by her beautiful tears. But you're different. That's why I decided to marry you all those years ago. You will forgive me, right? You will comfort me and not blame me for doing this to you, right? That's the kind of sweet person you are.
What? Just forgive you and take you back?
I understand if you are still mad at me. That's reasonable. You're an understanding person, and at the end of the day, when you calm down, I know you will be there for me. We have lived together as a family for over 20 years, remember? I want to remarry you and bring this family back together again. Then we can both attend Mary's wedding together, okay? You will get what you've wanted this whole time and attended her wedding proudly as her mother.
I'm already in the middle of attending her wedding. What are you talking about?
What?
This is not your decision to decide if I get to attend Mary's wedding or not. I'm attending with pride either way. I'm sitting in the new family section that Mary reserved just for me.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Did you just say you were already at the wedding right now? How is that possible? Is the wedding actually today?
Yes, that's right. Today is your beautiful daughter's wedding day. That pure white dress just suits her so well. It's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't been able to stop crying ever since I saw her getting ready this morning.
What the hell? Hold on a second. No one ever said a word to me about the wedding being today. How come no one contacted me or called me to tell me that things have changed? I'm her father. How could the wedding be going on without me?
Because you are no longer her father.
What? What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. Of course I am her father. She is my daughter, and her and I are actually related by blood.
It has nothing to do with blood relation or being her biological father. You have to realize that being related by blood doesn't always make you family. Mary knows I'm not her biological mother, but she still thinks of me as her own mother. Sometimes it's all about what you have done for the other person and how much you mean to each other. Catherine is her biological mom, but was horrible and never present.
Oh.
And what I'm getting at is that Mary no longer sees you as her father because of what you've done. She thinks that it is awful that you chose to abandon our marriage for a woman who left you 20 years ago. Mary can't respect a man like you. It just showed how much our family has meant to you and how quickly you chose to destroy it all.
Mary hasn't talked to me at all lately. This can't be happening right now. How could she choose to go on with her wedding day without having me there? This is all one big nightmare. You have to be lying to me right now. I'm sure she just forgot to invite me.
Sorry, but can you just call me back later? My precious daughter's wedding is about to begin. It would be rude if she saw me on my phone while her wedding was happening. I don't want to disturb her special day.
Then can you at least tell me where the wedding is? I'll drive over as soon as you send me the address.
There's no way in hell I'm telling you where it is, you piece of crap.
Huh?
I have to go now. Everything is starting. Don't contact me anymore about this, okay? It was Mary's choice to have me here and not you. I'm respecting her decision on her important day. Thank you for coming to my wedding today, Mom. Having you there made things so much better. I was nervous, but when I saw you, I immediately felt better. It was a lot of fun. I was happy to be there, too. You looked so beautiful, and the wedding was perfect. It was amazing from the beginning to the end. I was so moved by everything. I will treasure this day for the rest of my life. You're embarrassing me, but I'm glad to hear it. Well, the after party is going to start soon and my friends just got here. I'm going to go have some fun now. Oh, wait a second, Mary. Make sure you turn your phone off tonight. Your father has been going crazy trying to contact me and he might try calling you next. I want you to enjoy yourself tonight and not have to worry about him. Speak of the devil, he actually just showed up. I wonder how he found the address. Oh well. He looks like a mess. I guess that ugly woman really left him again after all. He messaged me saying that he asked you to remarry him and start over as a family. You turned down his offer, right?
Of course I turned down his offer. I don't even know who he is anymore. He is just a crazy, lovesick old man who doesn't know what to do with himself.
I agree. I'm glad you turned down his offer. What he did was unforgivable. I messaged him a little while ago about my answer to him, too. I told him that I think it would be best if I cut him out of my life for now. He has already shown me how quickly he is willing to tear our family apart. What kind of man leaves his wife after 20 years for some awful woman who abandons him?
What? You really said all of that to him?
Well, yeah. You are important to me and have been there for me more times than he has anyway. He was about to leave you for a woman who abandoned me just because she looked pretty. He's seriously the worst.
I guess you're right and have your own reasons too. A man like him should live alone forever and never get married again.
I agree. It's not like he was a horrible father. There were good memories with him too, but after he did this, I realized I needed him out of my life. I get she was his first love and she cheated on him, but why in the world would he go back? I remember after they divorced, he would stare at her picture in the living room for hours like a lovesick puppy. Before you came into our lives, he was pretty horrible to deal with.
Really? Why?
When I started preschool, all he thought about was his looks. He saw my going to school as a chance to meet other single moms. He relied solely on his hair, too. So stupid. I remember how he grew it out and told me that women love long, luscious locks of hair. It was annoying to deal with him back then. He would buy so many expensive suits, too. He said that I won't have a mom unless he dresses for success. Or something like that. He looked for women to date him constantly, and sometimes it led him to neglect me.
Sounds like he was a bit of a narcissist back then. Still might be.
After he tried so hard and finally found you, he broke his faithfulness to you and went straight back to her. He made it sound like you and him were moving out together when he told me about his plans. Ugh! And the fact that she left him once he didn't get the position and he mentioned marriage? That woman obviously only cares about money and fooling around. That is just so stupid. He's trash. Part of me is still in disbelief, too. How could he do this to us?
Mary.
At the end of the day, you were the one who was always there. You always took me shopping and bought me new clothes. You helped me learn how to put on makeup and cook me delicious meals. All I need in my life is you. When I have a baby in the future, I want you to be the first one to meet him or her. You would be a wonderful grandma.
Thank you for such kind words, Mary. I'm so lucky to have a daughter like you in my life. You are my precious daughter, and I love you with all my heart.
I love you too. Well, I have to get going now. It's been a long day and Sean is waiting.
Have a good night. What do I do? Denise? I've tried everything. Mary turned away when I tried to see her. She didn't say a word to me and had security escort me out. I have tried calling her over and over again. No matter what, she won't talk to me. I don't know what to do. In fact, she hasn't even opened or read any of my messages. Oh, you poor thing. I can't imagine why this could be happening. I even found some of her friends on social media and tried talking to them, but they just immediately blocked me. Our relatives don't know anything either. What if she really did cut me out of her life for good? Why won't anyone help me? Why is Mary doing this to me? I've already missed out on a big milestone in her life, and all I have are some pictures I screenshotted from her friend's social media page. I'm her father, for crying out loud. Do you still really not know why? First of all, Mary talked to your side of the family about what you did. None of them want to speak to you or help you. Second of all, you are an awful person. What do you mean she talked to our relatives? She announced it at the wedding, too. She talked about how strong of a mother I am and how much I mean to her. She talked about why your seat was empty and how you don't deserve to see her. Everyone was pretty displeased with you, but they applauded me. It made me so happy to hear those words after everything you put us through. It was such an amazing wedding, but you wouldn't know, would you? She told everyone that? Yes, she did, and she had every right to. You weren't the best father to her either. You also never remembered most of her birthdays growing up. In the end, you only cared about this stupid woman who couldn't care less about your own family. Was Catherine really worth all of this? When I spoke to Mary about how you divorced me and planned to start a life with Catherine, she had no idea. It sounds like she really hates Catherine. No, just wait. This isn't true. It can't be. Is that really how Mary feels? It is. Everyone came running to me after the ceremony. They all agreed with Mary that I'm the only parent she needs. They were horrified to hear what you did. My own relative said something like that. But we are family. At least one of them should help me out here.
What you did was extremely stupid. Just what did you think was going to happen? No one is going to help you now. Mary made it clear that she doesn't want you to contact her. In fact, she doesn't care to see you anymore either. Your family is disappointed in you.
Please, is there anything I can do to fix all of this? It seems like everyone has turned their backs on me. I really do want to fix things. I only want to go back to the way things were. Please.
There is nothing for you to fix or go back to. This was the result of your betrayal. You can go back to your house alone. I will be moving out into this nice apartment I found.
But I don't want you to leave. I don't want to have to live all by myself. It's so lonely. I'm begging you. I want things to work out again more than anything right now. I love you. Please continue to live with me and come back to me. I need you by my side. I'm sure if we make up and get married again, Mary will accept me as her father again. Please don't leave me all alone.
You did this and this is what you get. We are already divorced and I have no intentions of getting back together with you. The moment you said all of those things to me about Catherine was the moment I fell out of love with you. You are so stupid. You got what you wanted. This is it.
No. Please.
Don't worry. I'm sure that in another 20 years, you will hear from Catherine again. Until then, enjoy your new life alone. It seems like instead of going home, Derek decided to go to his parents' house. He probably couldn't bear the fact that he had nothing to go home to. His parents told him to leave immediately because they were extremely upset and disappointed in him. They didn't raise their son to be that way. They care a lot about me because of our history together. I guess you can say I took good care of his family. So Derek returned to his lonely, empty home. After a while, Derek tried contacting his friends for support, but they too heard all of the news from the wedding. The drama had spread quickly amongst friends and family. They expressed their frustrations on how he could be so stupid. They told him that his life was basically over and that they didn't want to hang around a guy like him. They all had wives of their own and couldn't imagine doing something like that to them. Once again, Derek found himself alone. He must be doing a lot of self-reflection. As for myself, I moved into a nice and quiet apartment. It's peaceful, other than the news I hear from friends and family about Derek. Mary and her new husband live just down the street from me. I actually heard from Mary yesterday that Derek somehow got her husband's phone number. He called explaining how he got fired from his job and that his whole reputation has been ruined because of everything that happened. They blocked his number and ignored him. I'm just happy how things turned out the way they did. Derek gets the life he deserves, and so do I. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.